Hey guys, hi. This is Pari and Radhika back live to talk all about crystals today. Okay. Yes. So we're all here. Another season of episodes talking into dive into the world of crystals. So I'm super excited to be here with you guys. And so to all the newbies, to all the beginners, to all the people who may have been with us for crystals or who know about crystals, you have affinity towards crystals, but you just don't know how to begin. You just don't know where to start. You just don't know if you're doing it right or not. You are just confused. So your wait or your confusion will end here today because we are going to dive deep into what crystals are, beginner's guide for crystals. So welcome, guys. Welcome, Radhika.
Welcome, and thank you, Paridi. Welcome everyone to this nice morning in India. Happy Republic Day to all, by the way, all the Indians out there. Happy Republic Day. Um, and yeah, I think no best day for us to start this particular season of lives that we're gonna have with all of you. So yeah, I'm pretty pepped up, and I love the music in the background. Actually, I feel like dancing to it.
Yeah, I like this music too, and we are having a lot of fun today. Okay, this is
Oh
my
yeah.
dear daughter
Hi.
joining into the live. This is what is a mompreneur
Hi.
all about. You know,
Hi.
you work, you have your kids around, you have time for your family, and you're working. You're doing what you love, and this is what we
Yes.
do. This is what you love. So all you
Hi.
crystal lovers here, hi from my baby witch right here.
Hi. I'm not a baby.
Okay, you're a kid right here.
I'm a girl.
Okay, girl witch.
No.
Okay, can I do my live?
Okay.
And please close the door. Okay.
Just get my tablet.
Okay, thank you, darling. So yeah, guys, this is what a mompreneur looks like. So living your life, living your enjoying your with your family, doing everything, and yet doing what you love. Doing being out there, being an entrepreneur is a challenging job, but being a mom and being an entrepreneur is a fun job.
Yeah.
So I love this, and and I'm glad you guys are all here. So we just finished our crystal course, quantum, the certified quantum crystal practitioner course. We just finished yesterday, so big clap for completing the batch, and I'm super excited for that. And Jyoti is here. Good morning, Jyoti. I'm glad you are here with us. And So, and our next batch is starting on March 13th. I'm super excited that our next certified crystal practitioner course is starting. We'll put the link here, guys, in a bit that you can go and check it out. The registrations are open. So, but before that, let's just start talking about crystals. So, Radhika, you go, you start.
Yes. Okay. So, welcome all once again to all the newbies. If you're watching right now, or you will watch it later, as per your convenience, of course. I think we'll need to reduce the background a little
Okay,
bit.
go ahead. Yeah, go and reduce the whole thing.
Yeah. Okay. So, what do we want to talk about today as we say that we are doing a beginner's guide to crystals? Now, beginner's guide to crystal is nothing but us sitting here and telling you that these beauties come from Mother Earth, from Mama Gaia, from Pachamama. They are born and brought up inside Earth, or maybe they were installed on Earth. Okay, I'm going to give you a very beautiful nugget today that we might not share always, but crystals were installed on Earth way before we came. They were installed by the ETs or the extraterrestrials per se. Most of us here, in fact, those who are listening to this or those who will listen to it, may be ETs or walk ins. So why were crystals involved? And this is like the basic chunk. Why were crystals involved here? So that when we come in this human form, when we are here, like Radhika and Pari, speaking to you about crystals, that we were able to balance our energies. Because earth was not really ready to accept the benevolent energies, because it was completely taken up by dark forces. And that is when a few benevolent energies, or the ets, or the galactic federation, decided, okay, that earth needed help, and there was to be something that needs to be installed, something needs to be done, some people need to be sent here so that it can balance out its energies. And that is how crystal came to be. And amongst them, one crystal which is like a hype is moldavite, or the tektite family. I mean, I'm going all in today. I'm just starting. This is not beginners information, guys. This is totally advanced information, but I'm talking about this. So moldavite, or the tektite family, or the tektites, which came to being on earth. And they're like very hyped that, it changes your life, disruptions happens, this happened, that happened. Those were like the meteors which, like literally blew into earth, telling that when you are ready for that change, when you're ready to accept yourself in that authenticity, it will kaboom, it will come into your life. You can't find moldavite finds you. Always know this, tektite family finds you. So, and any, for that matter, any crystal, but specifically these crystals, you can't just go buy moldavite. Okay, one, there are so many fakes around in the market. So when has to happen, it happens. And why today I'm sharing with such a crucial information, when we said this is a beginner's guide, guys, because I think, no one in as such, no one is a beginner. We are all advanced souls. We have all the information handy. It's just that we have forgotten. We've been sleeping, and it is time that we wake up to this new reality. Especially 2024, guys, is bringing so much crystalline energy that everyone. And now for us, what sets Pari and Radhika apart from everyone else? For us, crystals is not mere woo woo, or, okay, how to cleanse, how to retune, oh my god, new moon or full moon. Okay, this is not just us. There is more to it. There is more science, there is more concreteness, there is more. Yes, we believe in the crystal magic, but there is more of what is the technology, what is the science behind it, what is the lore, what is the mythology. And all of this we're going to cover. And I'm pretty excited for what we're going to share with you. So, just to begin with, now that you know how crystals came to be, how they came to be on Earth, now what the chunk of information I'm going to share is that crystals are high vibrational beings. And when I say beings, I mean it. High vibrational beings are very, very friendly to Mother Earth, very, very in accordance to the frequencies of Mother Earth. And the frequencies of crystal is so high that you cannot tune it out. You cannot tune a crystal out into something else. And when you're working with a crystal, you must absolutely align with the crystal to be able to work with it. So Pari, I would again, I always ask her to do that. Maybe I'll do it for her. So there's a story that goes for Pari, that once she bought a crystal, and that was a I think that was a carnelian, or something, or something she got.
Rainbow moonstone.
It
Rainbow
it rainbow moonstone. Okay, and she has it on her neck. She's there, and she's sitting there thinking, why do I have this splitting headache? And then later she realized she had that crystal on it. And imagine, this is, I'm talking about a woman who's been working on crystals for more than around, since she was a child. Because she's been born and brought up in a spiritual background. She had so many. She used to play with crystals, is what I know, as she was a child, because people were bringing in a lot of stuff. And it was only, I think, in the 2010s when she discovered the power of crystals, and she really started working with it. And the amount of research that she has done, and then she literally pushed me to do it, like she literally asked me to dive into that kind of a research. And she's sitting there thinking, okay, why I have that spitting headache, and then realizing, oh my god, I have this hanging on my neck. And she literally pulled it off and threw it away for some time, like, not in a disruptive manner. It's like, okay, I don't want this on my body. And I think that really, that one incident changed her life truly. Of course, that became like a poignant point in the pivoting point, the changing point, wherein she wanted to understand what are these crystals, and why do they do what they do. And then she realized that it was not the crystal, it was her giving herself a splitting headache, because she was not aligned to that particular energy. And that is when she started. That is exactly how crystals work. So I think this is it for me for now, and I would like to I would like Pari to take the stage now and share something about this whole thing.
Well, all I want to say is, see, crystals, working with crystals, crystals are science. It is a science. One of the biggest game changer for me when is when I understood that everything that I saw, heard as a child about anything that we know as metaphysical is basically science that mainstream hasn't understood yet, or it hasn't considered parameters of quantum physics, of energy, and all that. So that is what I understood when I started researching about energy, about how this works, about consciousness, because all of these tools get activated with consciousness, get activated with your thought, with your energy, with your frequency. So if you're vibing in the lower frequencies, you are not going to be in tune with the crystal. And when the crystal comes to you, it is like any other instrument. Like, you know, you're a musician, and especially if you're a musician, you'll understand what I'm talking about. You're a musician. If you have a guitar that is not tuned right, you're not going to get the right tune or the right tone that you want it to play. So you'll be like, okay, this is not working with me. That's exactly what happened with the crystal that I got. Is that it was not tuned right to work with me. All I had, there was no problem with the crystal, there was no problem with me. All there was the problem was that it was not tuned. And that is what we are talking about. Is it's not a, it's total science. It is phenomenal when we start getting into this course. But I love this course. Why? Because I'll tell you why. It is really not, I'm going to talk about the course specifically today, right now. We're starting this quantum crystal certified course of quantum crystal practitioner program, March 13th. It is a kick-ass 10 module program where you'll be bombarded with information, you'll be bombarded with research. Now, when you know this information, when you start listening to this information, your brain neurons will start getting rewiring. The old bullshit nonsense beliefs that we had start moving away, and you'll be starting making new connections, new thoughts, new research. And when that happens, you are opening up portals within you, you're opening up that dimensions within you. You are now accessing your multidimensional self. And with that wavelength, with that understanding, you now get information, you'll be downloading information. You may be like, I've seen once in this course, once people get in, once they are in this course, they are into do get working with akashic records, or maybe getting these visions or something that is happening, because now you're activated it. So it is not just about the crystal course, it is about the information, about the about that high, the research. See, again, this information is everywhere. It is on, I'm not claiming to give you something exclusive that nobody has it. So many books have been written on it, so many, if you go out there, so many people have researched on this. But putting it all together is my specialty, is our specialty, is get connecting the dots, getting it all together, and presenting in a way. And Radhika has done excellent, excellent, excellent. I cannot even put in words the way she has brought this course into life. Mine was just vision, idea. It was her who has brought into life. So the amount of research, see, any class we do, we never just go do it. We have to first research about it. We have to first know what we are talking. So the research that has been put, that is what you will get. You don't have to do tons of research, you don't have to do tons of courses, you don't have to do tons of books, read tons of books. You're here, you get the gist, you get the cream, and you're good. And that is what you know an advantage of an opportunity for you to be here with us. And of course you hang out with us, of course you're vibing with us. you're vibing in the high vibrational group, because people who come into this group are pretty amazing. Um and that's something that I enjoy these 10 weeks. So we start on March 13th. By May, you'll be out, you'll be done. And by summer, you can start working with crystals. You can start now, understanding crystals, understanding what you're doing, get confident, crystal confident about it. Talk with people with confidence, because you know what you're saying. You're not just saying in through the air. So there's so much to it, because crystals are not some negativity absorbers. Let me make it clear, a myth breaker. Crystals are not some negativity absorbers. They are transmuters. They transmute the energy, not the energy. In fact, they work on our perception filters. They transmute the perception filters of what we perceive as negative to positive. So there's so much to it. It is not just a sponge that is absorbing all the negative energies, and you put it around you, and suddenly everything is great, and you're protected or shielded. It doesn't work that way. So truly understanding the science behind it kind of gets us out of that dependencies. We are all about being independent. We are all about finding your core power within you. That is our key. There's nothing outside of you. You are the powerful co-creator of of this universe. And crystals are those friends that are with us, that help us, that guide us, that show us in this game, in this matrix game. So they have consciousness, they are living beings, they are connected interdimensionally. So when are in tune with this consciousness, we are working with that in multi-dimensional consciousness. So I'm truly um no I'm truly amazed by these beings that are here and learning so much, teaching us so much, holding space for us. There's so much that they are doing. So it is our responsibility as an earth bearer to honor those beings, to show gratitude to those beings, and acknowledge those beings. That is the least we can do. And that is why this course has been created, to really bring about the age old knowledge and understand the ancient wisdom in a more scientific way that we have access to right now. So the course is ever evolving. We are adding stuff every single time we do it. Every batch, I believe this is the batch 5. Every single batch, we are adding new
Batch
stuff.
4.
It is batch 4. So every single time it's adding, I'm just super thrilled, like how much information gets added on every time we do this. It's like it's like we just find new stuff, and the list of resources is just going up and up and up. So I'm here if you guys have any questions about this. But let's talk about the 101. Let's begin. We have 10 more minutes. So so let's begin.
Am I audible,
Beginners.
Pari?
Yes, you are.
Okay, super. Yes, please begin, Paridi.
So, beginner's guide to one crystals. First thing is to understand, as we said, crystals are connected beings, living beings. The way crystals work, crystals are everywhere. We see them in laser imaging. We see in our technology, silicon chips. We see crystals in our watches. So they are being used in modern technology for a reason. What is the reason? Crystals have high precision, precise vibratory rate. They have a very precise, stable vibration. And we, of course, we explain all of this in detail in our course, in our science behind crystals course module. But it is about the law of entrainment. When there are two tuning forks of the similar wavelength, when you hit one tuning fork, the other one automatically start coming into resonance. This is called sympathetic resonance. So this is what happens when we are working with tools which have high voltage. What does have high voltage? Can anyone say? um, High voltage and alkaline, basically they are like homeopathy medicine goes deeper than western medicine. That's what we talk about. Is they're all alkaline, they are high voltage. Anything alternate medicine, when we take it, they have high voltage alkaline, which are good for us. They increase the electricity. A thought, a heartbeat, they all have electricity. They are electromagnetic. So when the electricity is increased, the energy, the prana is rising. So we are at a higher frequency. So again, there is so much more to it. And then with this type of resonance, we add the law of entrainment. Because of the law of entrainment, we start entraining ourselves to match with that higher resonance. And that is how we elevate our consciousness, our thoughts, our mindset, our beliefs. So everything shifts, our perception starts shifting. What we thought as toxic or as negative no longer may be toxic for us. We are able to transmute that filters and see, experience the same situation in a completely different way. This is how it begins. And then everything starts shifting. You start attracting things of what you vibe at. So this is the beginners. This is how the 5 minute science behind crystals. But guys, truly we are super excited. And let's talk about the modules, Radhika. The modules that we have, that we go through in this course.
Yes. So before I go into the modules, I'll just like to add something very quickly. So what are crystals? Crystals are like perfect structures, crystalline structures made from fixed chemical components. You cannot change the chemical components of a crystal. So fixed. They're so as she said that they have a very high vibrational rate, or they have, the law of entrainment, as she spoke about, it is because they have a fixed structure, fixed chemical composition, and that is why it has such a high vibratory rate. And the tuning fork example that she gave, that is called the sympathetic resonancy or resonance. Here I'm also going to share one thing. If you take two tuning forks, or one of which is one is 440 hertz and the other one is 550 hertz, and if you hit the 550 hertz tuning fork, the 440 hertz tuning fork will not start to buzz. It won't, because there is no sympathetic resonance happening there. The vibration and the frequency of both the tuning forks is completely different. Only when you have the similar vibration or the similar frequency together, it is when the sympathetic resonance happens. So what I'm trying to say here is, only when you have that mindset, only when you have that alignment to what you are supposed to do or where you're supposed to be, is when that sympathetic resonance will happen and things will happen to you. As for the modules that we have in this course, so we have the basic structure, basic foundation, where we go way deeper than what we've shared today. We go way deeper into understanding crystals, the history, the basic knowledge. uh, we go deeper into cleansing, retuning, how to crystals, how to select what are fakes, what is not fake. Then we go into the sacred geometry, we go into crystal technology, we go into creating the crystal grades, like getting deeper into chakras, getting deeper into the science of crystal grades, getting deeper into crystal tools. Then we have the most basic, which is our signature thing, which is our copyright. Like, the whole course is copyright, but this is like what we've really created. The practitioner method, the therapist practitioner method, which is our ninth module, that is getting into the therapy. And one excellent module that we have introduced within our course is sacred business, which is the just the basics, the mindset of it. But yeah, it's like a get go. And how we go about our course is basically, when you're done with the course, you will immediately get the course completion certificate. But the therapist, the advanced level certification, only comes when you have given us 10 hours worth work, wherein you choose 5 people, however you go about it. You've done that work for 10 hours, you've shown us in the videos that how you've done it to people and whatever. The therapy has happened, you get that advanced certification, because it is all work, it is all blood and sweat. We've put a lot into what we have made in that course, and that is exactly what it takes. So understand that the energy exchange that is happening in this course from your end and our end is completely balanced. What we ask for this course is exactly what the kind of blood and sweat you will put into this course is what we have created this for. And so you would ask, why do we take this course? What is so special about this course? There's nothing special. I mean, if you say it, there's nothing special. The information you might get it from many other places. You might find it, but what is unique, what stands out, is us. The energy that we give, the amount of time we spend with our students, the love that we hold, the compassion and the kindness that is within the group, and the amount of information shared, the kind of resources we are still creating. And I know we say this every time and it feels like, okay, they keep saying this, but the point is, no Rome or no Russia or no India was built in a day. Okay, it takes time to stand within your authenticity and say, okay, this is my work, or this is what we've done, or this is what we're giving. So it is like in process thing. And because you are because right now the batches are very intimate, it's like an intimate group setting that we do this course in. There is so much to learn, there's so much to grow, there is so much we are still bringing on, and it's crazy amazing information. So if you want to get not just crystal confident, but you want to understand crystals to its nitty-gritties, you want to know what crystals truly are, what power they hold, this course is for you. Because we go just beyond the healing part. Okay, let me tell you something. Healing is we are all healers, we are all therapists, we have green hands. If you are here right now with us, and if you're listening us, not leaving this live chat, you know that you resonate with everything. There is a sympathetic resonance happening here. The frequency and the vibration is matching. If I can sit with this woman here and talk, it's because we are in the same vibration, otherwise I wouldn't be here, right? So we are all in sympathetic resonance at all times. So to be here and to be listening this, you're all therapists, we're all healers. We've been born with that kind of a thing, we've been born with those powers. It is only the time, or the matter of time, when we realize it, when we accept it, and we go head into it. Like Pari, while we were having a class, Pari gave a great example that, going all in, just putting all your chips in there, and not coming out of it. Like, it's just head headbutting into that, into that zone. So this course is all about that, giving your all in. And one last nugget for the basic crystal practitioners, like for the beginner's guide, is crystals can change your life only when you want to. There, the magic is within you guys. Okay, I don't know how many of you have watched Harry Potter, but even when it is all about magic, you would see what Dumbledore's saying a lot of times, that the magic is within you. There is only light if you remember to switch it on. So what we are trying to say here is, there is no magic outside of you. Everything is, every vibrational tool, guys, even the pyramids, the crystals, anything is a mere extension of you. Again, a very, very huge chunk that you must know. It's an extension of you. This phone that I hold in my hand is my extension. What energy this has, the information it holds, is my extension. What I'm speaking right now is the extension of me. All this information that I accumulated, the wisdom that I got, whatever I learned from her, or I learned from Sir Patriji, or I read from a book, or from any author for that matter, for all my teachers, they taught me what they had to. Now, what I am making of it, what I am doing with it, what I am sharing here is my extension. It is my onus, it is my responsibility. So, this is all what we are. This is what we do, guys. And with this, over to you, Pari. Anything that you want to add?
Well, that's pretty awesome. We've covered a great deal about the crystals in the beginning guide itself. Now, crystals. Now, you. This is all about the science about crystals. But crystals, how are they benefit us? They benefit us in every intention, whether it is to to elevate the consciousness of your house. You want to have a high vibration in your home. Normally what we do maybe a little puja or something that we do. But when you start meditating inside the home, when you start bringing crystals, pyramids, the whole vibe of the house shifts. And crystals for elevating your health, you're improving your health, really, really amazing. Your intention for manifestation about money, anything, career, increase, improve your career, relationships, bringing love, romance into relationships. All of this, everything has, it is such a amazing tools that can that adds that complements beautifully to any modality, whether you are a yoga teacher, whether you are a beautician, whether you're a real estate agent, whether you are a massage therapist, whether you're a wellness practitioner, whether you are a coach, a meditation teacher, anything. It is so beautifully, it complements vibes with all of these modalities. So you can elevate your own profession bringing these. So even as a beautician, we're going to do actually a live on about the beauty tools, how crystals can be used. You are a beautician, you do facials, you do all of the stuff. How can you bring crystal therapy into your profession? It's a total game changer, guys. Real estate agents. If you are a real estate agent, you can bring crystals into that to sell a house. Put in some crystals. I'm telling you, it totally shifts the vibration. So I love working with crystals. I love talking about them. It is just such high vibrational, such gentle tools that completely shift the way you look at life, the way you work with life, and the way the life responds to you. So in every way, it is super amazing, and I'm glad we are here. We're going to be here. You're going to be looking at us next week too. We're going to be back on Tuesday, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to be back here on Tuesdays and Wednesday morning for India to do another live, another next session on crystals. So if you have any questions, guys, come on. And also, we will put a Telegram link. If you are a crystal lover, join the Telegram group so you can get more updates. And also, of course, we have the Instagram page, Conscious Creators Academy, where we are going to bring not only about crystals. Yes, are you going to
I'm
say
putting
anything?
that link.
Okay,
No, no, no. I'm
where we're
just
going
putting that link for everyone.
we're going to talk about crystals, not only about crystals, we're going to talk about essential oils, pyramids, vibrational tools, sound therapy, maybe the different vibrations that you can align into your model. So you're going to be learning a lot of stuff in that. So do connect to this. I do not like the word follow, so I'm not going to use the word follow. So connect with us on Instagram, and because we are not followers, we are masters. So I don't like that word. So connect us there, and if you have any questions that you wanted to ask, you wanted to, know more about, if you have a topic, then please do put in there so we can get to, we can answer those questions. And also we have that, so you can connect to us on Telegram or you can connect to us on Instagram. So these are the two areas where you can directly connect to us, ask questions, and let's do this, guys. This is, we are calling all coaches, leaders, entrepreneurs, who are really feeling like, okay, you have tried everything, things are not working. You want to move ahead, you want to change things in your life, but you just don't know where to do. Then this course is probably what you are waiting for, and it is back. It is coming in March 13th. It is not too far away. Get ready, get prepared. Let's do it. It's gonna be a total game changer for you. Start the year strong. By 6 months, get to a next level. Don't come to November, December and think, oh my gosh, look, the whole year has been wasted and I've done nothing. So don't let this year be that. Take some actions, take some bold decisions for your life, for yourself, and make this happen. So thank you so much, guys. It's been a pleasure being with you, and we'll be back on Tuesday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Until then, bye bye. Love you, and we'll see you soon. Bye bye, Radhika.
Bye,
Okay,
bye, everyone. Thank you for joining in. And can you hear me?
yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just saying bye bye. Thank you for joining in, guys. And we'll keep sending information. We In our next live, we will also share the Telegram group. Today, I shared the Instagram, that is Conscious Creators. You just go find underscore Conscious Creators underscore, and you will find our page. So you can follow us there. You can follow us on YouTube. On YouTube also, we'll be sharing our YouTube link as well soon. Maybe next time we'll be live on that channel as well. There is so much that we want to share. There's a great Telegram group, guys. So wait for the next live until, and then just keep that jamming going, hang, okay, with what Telegram group they're going to share. So that's an amazing Telegram group. So we're going to share more information in next live. So you have to come for our next live so that you get all that information. Okay, bye.
Bye bye, guys.